Welcome, people, to my what if video, my first ever what if video. Cause I don't know, I got nothing to do and I'm really bored. So this what if video is going to be what if instead of Tyler getting out in the X-Files, what if Owen got out instead? Because here's my reasoning for this. If I make future what ifs, which probably might not happen, might happen, I will add reasons for why I'm doing this. But Owen was less useful to Alejandro compared to Tyler. Tyler was a goofball in a finale, which would be horrible. It would be horrible to go against Owen because Owen won one before. Tyler is, well, it's debatable if he's smarter or stupider, but overall, Tyler is less of a threat compared to Owen. And even if Tyler caused the loss, that gives Alejandro more of a reason to keep him because he knows Tyler's a klutz. And plus, he really hates Owen. So, how this is going to go is that instead of Tyler carrying the box and going in the front, Owen is carrying the box and going in the front because Owen probably would do it. So, same thing happens, except Tyler isn't thrown out the plane by Courtney this time. And, Owen's eliminated. So, picnic at Hanging Dork. So, I feel like the episode would go mostly the same, but, instead, Team Chris wouldn't have to wait 2 days. 2 days just to begin the goddamn challenge. Because Owen's not there to slow two of the emus down. So Team Chris could start later on, but overall, Duncan still knocks over Cody. I forgot who found. I think it was Team Amazon probably would. Actually, no. Team Chris would win a lot faster. For some reason, I thought Amazon won it for a second. I don't know why. I thought they had more plot armor. I don't know. I'm gonna change the color for non-elimination so I don't get confused. But Team Amazon still loses because Duncan's still here. Cody would still get shoved off the cliff. Bungie get really dizzy. Vote Sierra by accident, causing a 2-2 tie. Causing a 2-2 tie. Gwen's still out. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Sweet and sour. Instead of Owen being the leader. Wait, no. I feel like they just make Alejandro the leader because because now Owen isn't here. Duncan doesn't know about Alejandro because I'm pretty sure he only knew about Alejandro because of Owen. Wait, no. Yeah, it was this episode when he found out. And since Tyler and Duncan probably would still have beef because, love triangle. And Owen isn't here for them to butter him up and all that. Sorry. But because of that, I feel like Alejandro's just the leader. And then Cody's the leader. And this is overall an elimination. But this time, Team Amazon would actually win the challenge because Owen isn't there to jump on them. And I don't think anyone else is heavy enough to destroy the ship entirely. So, hold on. Let me make a merch here. I forgot to make one. And sorry, there's noise in the background. At another house right now, but I'm just alone, so I got time right now. Basically, the merge is the exact same thing, but instead of Owen, it's Tyler because Tyler wouldn't make too much. Tyler wouldn't make too much differences right now, but he could make them later. So the pairs would kind of be the same. So, Sierra gets Alejandro, Heather instead volunteers, Courtney rolls Duncan tries coming back on, Sierra demands to get a reroll, and after being kind of spoiled brat about it, she gets it and gets Cody, and Blaney's just left, there's nothing I can do, Blaney's left with Tyler, and, so let's begin the challenge, now. Heather and Alejandro instantly failed because, no matter what, Alejandro would fail still because he still has the same amount of allies, and without Duncan knowing, he has more of a reason to. Even if he didn't know, Duncan knew. So, yeah. Cody would probably do the same. Cody and Sarah would do the same thing, but would Tyler even make it far enough? He'd fall off. We know it. and these two still win. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the plainly tier, but now that Owen isn't here for Alejandro to use as a scapegoat, I'm not really sure who get voted out because, well, these two are meaning they can't vote for each other. Cody's hella voting for Sierra. The only thing I can think of is right now either Alejandro instantly gets rid of Blaney or he gets rid of Sierra just to butter Cody up now, using him as like new Tyler in case. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. So he can probably string these two along. I'm pretty sure she probably would also be able to get Blaney because, well, would she really let a punk and a psycho and like a fucking creep manipulate her? No, she'd go for him. So we got 4 of these. These two, kind of like what Duncan did during African Lying Safari. Duncan would vote for Courtney, who's immune, and Courtney, being petty as fuck, would probably either do this. Would probably do. Wait, no, Alejandro. I kind of forgot about him. And Heather, because she actually likes him, probably would also go for Sierra. She's out. And sorry if it sounds like illogical, like this wouldn't happen, but that's just by the top of my head. I don't remember the episodes too well since they got removed from Netflix, and Netflix is how I even watch all total drama, bro. Yeah, Chinese fake out. Now, because these two are still here, they'd beef. Courtney gets stuck. She's instantly out of the challenge. And with Tyler here instead of Sierra. Now, let's begin the thing. So, Cody wouldn't eat the deer. I mean, not the deer. Cody wouldn't eat the thing. I feel like Tyler would outlast Heather, but Duncan's strategy of like pretending the foods were something else, Tyler's too stupid to do that, and I'm not sure if he'd eat it since we don't really know as much of his abilities during eating challenges compared to like Duncan, with these two cheating. So yeah, I feel like Tyler gets out 4th, and then these two are caught for cheating, meaning Duncan instead gets the ice cream. Or whatever Sierra got this time. Meaning instead, I feel like Duncan would win. Because in the Canon World Tour, he made Final 4. And 2 of the people were cheating. But no, technically, Sierra was also cheating. Because you know the tea she had? She could swallow that to get rid of the taste. These 3 were technically cheating. But for some reason, Sierra wasn't called out for plot purposes. So technically, Duncan was the best eater during that challenge because Sierra needed something to drink to get it all down. Because why would she coincidentally drink the tea during the challenge, huh? We never see her drink it anymore. So Duncan would win immunity, and the splits probably right now. Cody wouldn't vote Sierra this time, meaning it'd be only 1 elimination. So Duncan and Alejandro, I'm pretty sure these 3 voted Courtney. You'd probably get Tyler to vote Courtney, and Cody's still petty about her getting Gwen out, so Courtney's just gone this time. Nothing. There's no double elimination. Now, sadly, I don't remember this episode from the top of my head compared to like some of the other ones, like some of them like Hawaiian Punch or something like that. I remember that a lot more. I watched African Lying Safari. Even when I rewatched it, I only watched like some of the episodes. I didn't watch all of them, and I never really watched African Lying Safari, so this is gonna be painful. So, I'm pretty sure Duncan had 2 balls because he smashed the gourd in general. Cody's crafty enough. He's crafty, pretty precise. He'd probably land it, but Heather got it first, I'm pretty sure. And then it was Alejandro. Tyler's a klutzy mess up. Blaney isn't really much in... No, Blaney, instead, I feel like Chris wouldn't allow her to participate because of the whole cheating thing. But, like, specifically Chef. Because at least Alejandro didn't use one of the hosts. But, like, Chef was used from Blaney. So she'd probably get punished by getting, like, half a trank ball. Like, this 1 trank ball cut in half. Just to, like, ruin it for her. because like cause that's her punishment this episode. She gets 6. These 3 get hold on. No, these 3 get 3. These 2 get 3 balls. You get 2 balls. Tyler doesn't even get it, so he'd probably get 1 ball. You get a slingshot. You get a sling. Sorry about the screaming, but you 3 get slingshots. No, Duncan had a slingshot in cannon. I'm pretty sure. Some of these 4 get slingshots. Yeah. So some events that would happen is that so these 3 go off in a pair. But no, these 4, because he's still dragging Tyler along. She goes alone. Cody would go alone, probably. I see that. So he huddles these 4, and he takes Heather's strength balls. When Heather declines, and stuff like that, she goes away. Tyler's still there, and yeah. So instead, it's these 3 who get in the these 2 who get in the quicksand after fighting. Tyler's a cloth trying to get him out. He sees Zeke come over. He runs away horrified because Zeke's immune. Tyler probably would run away horrified, even if he tries acting manly. There's no Lindsay here. He wouldn't have really much of a reason to. So, yeah. He runs away. Zeke still drags him out. Heather encounters the lion and stuff like that. And, I'm just gonna give Cody some plot. But these 5 run into each other because Tyler's currently running. Cody would probably also just be running in a random direction. Heather's on her own, and these 2 are still together, so I feel like they all hit each other. The song still happens, except for Blaney being there. And then, I don't think Blaney would really do that much this episode. I don't see her doing jack shit at all. Because she has only half a trank ball, and she's like, she doesn't have any close connections with anybody here, so she'd just be cooked. So, Alejandro gets immunity after betraying Duncan. These 4, not Duncan. These 4 probably vote Duncan, because, like, everybody in canon voted Duncan. These 3 voted Duncan in canon. Tyler probably would listen to Alejandro, and he'd vote Tyler. I mean, not Tyler. Why am I so fucking retarded? He'd vote Duncan too. And then Blaney, I don't know, she'd probably vote Cody for just being unattractive, I guess. I don't know who she'd vote. And in canon, Alejandro had 1 vote, and the only vote that could have voted him would have been Duncan. So Duncan just is out. Now, because I have 5 people by mistake, and since there's Sierra, I got rid of her an episode before this. There's no double elimination. Rapafui's an official elimination. And, so there'd be 5 eggs now, which is, oh, fuck. That's gonna be bad, but, now there's 5 eggs, so I'm just gonna say the final color is, like, yellow or some shit like that. So, who would get Sierra's eggs? Well, Blaney, I'm just gonna say she gets yellow eggs, meaning you get Sierra's eggs, meaning you technically have the one that hatches. And Tyler, Heather's probably with Cody. Blaney's going alone. These 2 are together. And when the eggs hatch, it didn't go on the person that it was getting carried by, which was Tyler, because Tyler would easily carry his own eggs. I mean, technically, it would most likely go on to Alejandro, and I'm just gonna guarantee Alejandro wins instantly, because the baby bird was the reason why Heather won in canon. But since, well, Heather doesn't have the baby bird this time, because now the baby bird is with Tyler instead of being with Sierra, and she's not with Sierra, she's with Cody. But no, I'm contradicting myself. These 2 would still be together. But no. Well, no, he already has Tyler. He doesn't really need to butter Cody up. He has an idiot on his side. So he doesn't really need to butter Cody up, meaning that Alejandro just wins. And I just see Blaney getting out. She has no connections to anybody, unlike these two have a connection, these two have a connection, these two have a connection. And these two sort of have a connection shown by, Jamaica B. Sweat. Wait, no, technically it was IC London, but these two did have a connection. And everybody here just has some type of connection. Blaney's just the outcast here, technically. Kind of like Sam in Revenge. So she's just out. So Audra Heller. Now, last time in canon, Sierra won the challenge. But this time, Cody isn't there. So, yeah. So Heather still gets stuck in a hole. Tyler would probably be on his own. And Cody would probably get the oil, meaning because he was the only one that got the oil in canon, because these two were distracted doing the song. Tyler just on his own, probably doing. Oh wait, but yeah, Cody wins immunity, and Tyler probably wouldn't win the dino making shit, so it'd probably just be the same thing. With instead, because Cody, we know who got a pity vote. It was someone who had a pity vote. I forgot who. We know Heather. Heather had the shovel. You had the toy pail. I feel like no. Now Heather would get the drill because I'm pretty sure she had a vote at one point. Yeah, because Heather had the shovel. So she gets the drill now. Cody gets the shovel. Tyler gets the toy pail, and Alejandro has his hand still. These two would automatically just still be distracted with each other, and Cody would just most likely be the winner, in my opinion. I feel like Cody would make it, so. Yeah. And I feel like, I'm not sure, I feel like someone may be able to convince Tyler that Alejandro's using him around, like, no. Blaney's elimination, she rants and she exposes that Alejandro was just using Tyler like an idiot. Because Blaney would do that if Tyler was still in. She'd call him a dumbass and do that shit. So, yeah, these three vote Alejandro. And because Sierra got out earlier this time, Alejandro's out. Because I'm not going to make some stupid plot where Tyler somehow blows the plane up. No, he wouldn't do that. Like what? He's gonna slip on some dynamite that gets an oil that activates? Fuck no. That ain't happening. So, yeah. On the final three. So I feel like Tyler would, like, be the same as Heather, except he's going faster than her, meaning he'd get on the train first. Then Heather. And this time, Zeke wouldn't get provoked by anybody. Nor, I don't know if he really fully get on the train, like, noticed. But yeah, Cody this time doesn't have a seat. Then again, somehow they found a wheelchair in the airplane. Cody probably would be able to find a wheelchair to use. So, yeah. So let's just say the same thing happens, except these two aren't really fighting, nor are they dancing. Well, no, they're kind of fighting, but they're not really dancing, unlike Alejandro and Heather. And, yeah. Tyler probably would land in a landmine, which would blow him up. Heather would probably still make it, and because the same explosion happens, and Cody stopped a bit too early before getting to the finish line, which screwed him up. This time, Tyler crashes into him, meaning it's a tiebreaker between these guys. But who would Heather screw over? Because it was mainly Heather screwing someone over that caused something. Like the end. I'm not sure she screwed Tyler or Cody over, because both of them are quite popular compared to, like, her. So unlike Alejandro, who's not here. So, yeah. I'm not really sure. So, hold on, give me a second. So, I went on, Google. I did a coin flip. Just ignore that. The flip again. It just automatically did it. So, yeah. So, basically, if it lands on tails, Tyler wins the tie. Wait, no. This is fucking useless. Why am I doing this? No, that was useless. Tyler destroys Cody. Well, sure, he's clumsy, but I just wasted my time. Cody is not clutching up against Tyler, who's freakishly strong. Heck, Tyler probably just pokes Cody and he falls off because of his strong fingers. Cody's cooked in both of these. So, I don't know how this happened. This wasn't planned. Tyler made finale. Heather still made finale. And, so just like in other what ifs, this is gonna turn more into the aftermath. And so I forgot the aftermath, but let's just say the same thing happens, but Heather gets nothing. Instead, Cody gets the wheelbarrow. Wait, no, who got it? Since Tyler's replacing Alejandro here, I'm just gonna say he somehow gets the wheelbarrow. Cody gets the baby carriage. Heather gets jack shit. But this time, because it isn't Alejandro in the finale, I'm not sure if Cody would volunteer. So, let me pull up the cast. So who would volunteer for who? Now, because like the drama. Oh no, wait. I thought Cody was in finale. I'm tweaking. I feel like no. Oh my, why am I choking up now of all times? Oh my god. I feel like Lindsay would about to volunteer, but he's like, wait, I don't really want to get hurt or some shit like that. So I'm going to volunteer over here for Tyler. And everybody left. I feel like, no, hold on. Heather was the main cause of his elimination. He'd go with Tyler. Cody would probably feel bad for Heather, and since he still bonded in this universe, he'd probably still help her. And because Cody's helping her, that drags Harold the helper. So yeah, but Tyler's second helper, I mean, he's quite popular, but I don't see Lindsay volunteering. Like some friends I know we had, DJ wouldn't volunteer. I'm just gonna say Eva. But no, not Eva. I feel like, no, this is quite hard. Wait, because Sarah isn't injured in this universe, instead of Harold going, Sarah would volunteer because only because Cody's volunteering. So, I'm gonna say Lashana. Lashana for one reason, because for some reason they just retconned Heather and Lashana making up and being friends in action, and Tyler and Lashana actually had a connection. In the Celebrity Manhunt, they were both doing shit with each other. They were doing like other reality TV contests with each other, and so yeah, that could like make sense, even if Alejandro's helping her. The finale happens, and honestly, I feel it just going the same as the other finale, but Tyler and Heather don't kiss, really. No, instead of just being the what if, it's just gonna be the same thing as in canon, but this time, Heather's like, Heather's telling Tyler to like wait and be like more honorable or something like that, because Tyler would want it to be a lot more fair, and Tyler probably could destroy Heather in this finale, because even if he's clumsy, he is a jock. He has like a lot of stamina. He's strong and shit like that. So even if the baby carriage is useless, he still probably could carry it with it on his own. So when Tyler like probably walks up to Heather, says like good game and shit, because Tyler's like a fair guy. And like Harold, he is kind of honorable, just not as honorable as Harold. Shauna kicks him. No. Heather kicks him in the balls. He goes flying. He gets out, and he loses. But in Tyler's winning ending, so basically, in Heather's winning ending, she basically like calls him like for a handshake or something, like good game. She kicks him in the balls, gets the ice cube, shoves him off, and Tyler just doesn't become in the robot suit because Tyler's probably still in pain, and he wouldn't just like, for some reason Alejandro climbed back up and he went down faster in his own winning ending. I don't know why. But in Tyler's ending, he throws it early as Heather gets up. And like Tyler's like, shouldn't I just throw it in first? and then we should say good game. And she's like, no! She screams no, and then Tyler just throws it in. Tyler wins. So, there's the end to this stupid what if I made for some reason. This is a waste of time, but had fun making it, so, yeah. Later, have a nice day.